1960, the famous speech of Nikita Khrushchev in the UN Assembly, where he promised to teach the West what's what. 1999, the birth of the 6 billionth citizen of Earth. 2015, a horrible terrorist attack on Moscow, which destroyed one of its newly constructed residential districts, Butovo II, and led to more than 5,000 casualties. The causes and organizers of this attack are still to be found. We all remember and grieve.
What can you say about the hunt?
I think there's no definite answer concerning this issue. Yes, of course, we've coped with the great grief. Our life has become more interesting in general, but we've no doubt started seeing the negative effects reflecting on the society. We've got through the Fifth Reform, but now we may be facing something even more sinister. We should all think about it.
The hunt. You all know what it is. Our rules are simple and should be memorized by everyone. 1. The mark cannot be thrown away, or you will die. 2. If you can't pass the mark to somebody else, you will be killed. What can you do, you ask? Run.
When I entered the room, I realized that I was already too late. My guide was lying in a pool of his own blood. I wasn't sure whether he was alive or not. People inhabiting this area were no longer humans, and it was clear that I wasn't going to get a warm welcome.
You're late, Kolya. The bombs. But other route, tunnel nearby to the factory. Our men there, waiting. They will help. You must survive. The system. Destroy it. We must.
What system? What are you talking about? I'm just trying to get my life back. Destroy the system? This is madness. A bunch of people can't do that. Hey, wake up, pal, wake up! The man was dead, and I doubt his death had any meaning. I was wondering what I should do next and what awaits me in this factory. Getting rid of the mark was proving to be much more difficult than this V promised me on the telephone.
Just look at that. A cornered rat has become a tiger. Thanks, Nikolai. We wouldn't have done it without you. But why are you alone? We sent our man to meet you.
Yeah, your guide. He didn't make it. The marked one's not the only one who risks his life out there, it seems. I'm sorry. You wanted the mark? Here it is. Take it. It wasn't an easy task bringing it here. I hope you understand that.
Yes, we will help you. You need freedom. You'll get it. To take the mark from you, we'll first need to block the virus. Fortunately, we have everything needed right here. This injection should do it. Are you ready?
You think I have a choice?
There's always a choice. Okay, let's do it. We're going to inject the serum, then scan you. Brace yourself. The injection is quite painful.
A wave of fire ran through my body. Fire and pain. An unbearable, excruciating pain.
All right, that's done. Proceeding with the scanning. Shit. The virus is still active. This can't be. The injection should have worked. Sorry, Nikolai, but the serum didn't work. We had no opportunity to test it on a real mark. The only option for you now is to go to the TV center. You're strong enough to survive. Let's go. We'll use the old tunnel to get out of here. The hunters won't wait.
Ruined walls. And a way out. I finally got out of this dark cannibal labyrinth. What in the world could turn people into such monsters? On second thought, I don't want to know. I'm out of there, and that's the only thing that matters. The smell of smoke led me to a room with a bum sitting by a fire. He seemed to be lost in his thoughts and didn't notice me.
Holy beans! What the hell are you doing here?
Going through a tunnel from the church. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere?
Well, you did. That's an amusement park up there. What's left of it.
Amusement park. That's convenient. I need a place where I can relax after all this running.
I doubt you can relax there. There are clowns all over the place. The park was closed 4 years ago and given to these mark hunters. Clowns, they cut my leg off just for fun. I've been hiding there ever since, and they seem to forget about me. Oh, I'm Stefan, by the way, gatekeeper of the park. Well, former gatekeeper, that is. Now, why are you here?
I'm Mark Steppen, trying to hide from the hunters. Although, no luck so far. They seem to be everywhere I go. The whole world's gone crazy with this Mark. You probably know what's around here. Can you tell me how to get to the TV center?
Yeah, that sucks. There are a lot of pipes in this place, but when they started building the business center, they moved them to another tunnel on the other side of the park. That tunnel leads you right to the TV center.
Thanks, old man. Okay, rested a bit. Time to fight again.
You ought to hurry and get through the park while it's still light outside. The clowns sleep during the day, and don't pay attention to any strange things you see there. They love to fool their victims by drawing their attention to something and then getting them from behind. Shit, it was a great park once. What the hell have they done with it? And worst of all, everything's fine by them. When will I die so I won't have to see this shit going on with my hometown?
Have you heard? Huh? The boss has chopped another one.
That's the third in the last 2 hours. What's with Red today? He's completely nuts.
Don't say such things about the Saw. He has his reasons.
What in the world could have made him this angry?
Ballplayer was killed. The Mark killed him.
Oh, now I understand. Red swore to cut him to pieces himself, didn't he? It makes sense then.
Yes, he did. The Mark now faces the most brutal death ever possible.
That's Kamalov's problems. He'd better give up willingly than be gutted alive.
Heart is pounding like 100 sledgehammers. Head is cracking with pain. I still hear the sounds of the saw. I survived. Here it is, the young heart of the old city. What amounts of money are pumped through its financial veins every minute? I'll never earn even a small fraction of it. Then again, I'm not sure if I could ever get a job. Calm and quiet. No hunters, even no flying cams. Strange. I see the business center parking lot. Well, at least something's encouraging. I'm sick of crawling through all these catacombs.
The trap is ready to be sprung. We're taking over the hunt.
Look at him. So naive. He probably thinks that the worst is over. The ravens will show him the fatality of his mistake.
That's it. The last step and a leap of faith. Will I be able to get through? I don't know.
Hi, V speaking. Congratulations. You've almost made it. And I didn't forget about our deal. I'm happy for you and hope that's mutual. I've arranged some supplies for you, Nick. You'll find a rifle under one of the seats in the train car. I want you to be prepared when you reach the other side. Go. Kill them all. Your ratings allow it, and the spectators demand it.
We've received a new directive. The TV center is in a state of red alert. The involvement of sensors is needed. Our goal is to secure the center and normalize the situation. Resistance will be dealt with by force.
So here we are. The grand finale.
Well, Nikolai, even I didn't expect something like this from you. What can I say? Bravo. You've almost ruined all my plans. Good work. I bet you think that I remind you of someone, huh? Someone from the factory, maybe. Bingo. I see you recognized me right away. Sorry for this little show, but I had to make sure that everything would go according to my plan. You see that trinket? That's a detonator. Back in the factory, it wasn't serum I injected into you. It was a bomb, comrade. A
bomb. Remember our agreement? You see it through to the end. I make money. Everything's simple. I bet big money on your death in the final. And since Frankenstein here couldn't do what he was paid for, I'll finish the job. Quite a good way to insure yourself against unexpected turns of events, don't you think? Business is business. Nothing personal. Your death will bring me a hell of a lot of money. I'll be able to buy this whole show and still have some for my seaside villa. You're serving a greater cause. You must be proud. Adios, comrade.
Verlaine, my boy, I hope I'm not intruding. If you kill him, you'll be the next to die.
Mr. President, you left for New York yesterday.
The weather appeared to be non-flying, and it turned out to be to our benefit, didn't it? We've been closely following your activities from the very time of mining your car. You've planned everything quite well, played out this farce, Anti-Mark. You thought you could take over my company? I'm afraid you're not powerful enough to do that.
But, Mr. President, let me explain. Everything I've done was for the sake of the show, for the sake of the company's success. Hear me out.
Well, thanks to you, we now have our ratings higher than the clouds. But our business, although bloody and cruel, is fair. You have no place in my show. You're fired. Arrest him.
I don't give a shit. Arrest me. I'll find a way to destroy your company. There will be no The Hunt.
Nikolai, you've repeated Frankenstein's success. He was the first to survive in the final. It's a pity you killed him, but you've won, and I have no authority over you. You're free. The hunt is over, and the virus of the hunt can no longer affect you. Frankenstein stayed with us after his victory. Maybe you'd be willing to do the same? Nikolai, we need a new hero, someone to lead the hunt. We ensure proper compensation in the form of money and other luxuries.
I'll think about it.